Hey guys, I know you've been waiting for a stretching video for a while, so this is going to be a split stretching workout. We're going to warm up the whole body, strengthen all the parts we need to strengthen before we go into our split stretching. I will share some of my techniques and exercises that I like to work with, and due to the situation, I know lots of you have been working out or planning to work out at home. All you need is just a material. In this video, you will need nothing more, just a mat, a little bit of space, and something similar to blocks or 2 blocks. And if you have tight hamstring muscles, I suggest you to find something that is similar to yoga belt. You have a possibility to donate whatever amount you are comfortable with if you enjoyed the video, if it was helpful for you, because I'm planning to make lots of more videos for you to be able to train at home, so I can share my knowledge. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video, so let's get started. So we're going to start with spine mobility to warm up our spine, so it's really important. We're going to go into this position when your hands are underneath your shoulders, your hips, your knees are underneath your hips, and we're going to exhale and go into this position. And when you're here, what is really important that you kind of rotate a little bit inward and push yourself away from the floor, tuck in your chin and tuck in your pelvis. So you round up your lower back as well. And you're pushing and breathe out. Stay in this position a while. Now slowly inhale. And pull your scapula, shoulder blades together. Now it seems like your hands are rotating outward a little bit. Pulling shoulder blades together, your chin is up, and it feels like I'm pulling the ground beneath me, like here. So I can feel that my tummy is stretching as well. And through our tailbone, round your back, exhale. Little inward rotation, and push yourself away from the floor. Push and hold. Inhale, chin up. Pull the ground underneath you. Feel how your tummy is stretching. Round, exhale. Push yourself away. And now we're making big circles. Keep your hands straight. Let all the torso move. Slowly. Breathe deep. Now we switch. This should feel really good for your spine, for your torso. So keep these circles big and slow. Now we push back a little bit, round, exhale, inhale, go back, round, push yourself away from the floor. Pull your shoulder blades together, shoulders away from your ears, go back. And you can change your breathing. You can inhale here, exhale here. Or you can exhale when you go here, and inhale when you go back. And try to understand what feels better for you, and just keep that rhythm in your breathing. Deep breaths. Now we're going to go into our neutral position. Neutral position is when your lower back, it's not bended and it's not over tucked. So before we do that, we're going to do this exercise. When you bend, like, and tuck in as much as you can. Try to work just with your lower back. Keep your shoulders the same way they are. Don't move. Now we're not working with our upper back. just here. And the neutral position is in the middle. It's not over tuck and you're not trying to bend here. It's here. Neutral position, your back should be looking straight. Now what do you do with your arms? Your biceps are rotating a little bit outward, or you can put your hands a little bit outward to keep that control in your upper back. So otherwise, if you rotate in, we tend to fall into our shoulders. When we fall into our shoulders, our lower back and our pelvis falls in as well. So to keep that control, you have to start with your fingers wide. Your hands are strong and you're pushing yourself slightly away from the floor and keep that rotation out like this, a little bit out. Okay? If it's difficult, you can just put your hands a little slightly outward. Okay, now, as we got that, our neutral position, our knees are underneath our hips. Keep your upper back strong, your shoulders strong, hands are straight, your pelvis is neutral, and we move into our plank. Feet are hip wide. Now we exhale and go into our downward dog. Inhale, hold your plank strong. Exhale, inhale. Keep that breathing, keep your shoulders strong, your pelvis is in control. Okay, now we stay into our downward dog and we're going to walk a little bit and stretch. Pull those shoulder blades together to keep your upper back in control. Remember, avoid extremes, so you're not pulling your shoulders away from your ears too much. You are just engaging the pushing away. Action, yes, and pull your shoulder blades slightly together so you do not fall into your shoulders, okay? And you are tucking in your pelvis because it has to be in control right now. Now we're going to bend the right and you go to your right and circle through your plank, bending the left and up into your dog. Change, circle, dog. Keep your pelvis, your core strong. Combine this with deep breathing. Exhale. Where is the hardest part? And it's probably here when you're going into your plank. Here you exhale. Push and go back. Okay, now correct your dog. Lift up your right and we tuck in our knee. Now when you tuck in, you have to shift weight through your shoulders, through your hands. Tuck in by tucking in this, and you keep your knee as close as you can to your nose and that foot as close as you can to your butt. Okay? Now we go into a downward dog. Lift up, hip is closed, do not open up. We shift weight, go to your toes, tuck in, and exhale up. 1. Inhale, hold. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale, hold. Exhale up. And now we tuck and step through. Now if you're shifting weight forward, this is going to be quite easy for you. So step through should not be looking like this. Okay? You tuck, weight goes forward. So you need strength here, keep it strong. And your step is quiet and balanced. Now here, if your back rounds, you will probably need blocks to keep this next movement, several next movements, in control. So you can take blocks, and as you can see, in this position it's easier for me to keep my back straight. So it doesn't look like this, okay? If you can, without the blocks, if it's needed, use the blocks. And you exhale here, exhale. Good. Now you move your hands. And where is your inner knee? Inward, yes. And keep your shoulders strong. You lift up your tailbone, the height of your shoulder line, the height of your upper back. So your tailbone is not down. It's like a plank. It should be looking like a plank, okay? You tuck in your pelvis a little bit to keep it in control. And we bend the leg. And as you can see, I'm not moving up and down. I'm just bending and extend. Bend and extend. So here you should feel that your quadriceps is burning. That's good because we're going to stretch it out a little bit. Just 3, 2, 1. Extend. And your knee goes to the floor. With the opposite hand, I reach. Then when you have only open your shoulder. And now we stretch. So, if this is really difficult for you, you stay here. But if you want to go deeper, involving dynamic stretching, we inhale. And when we exhale, we kind of pulse the leg a little bit closer. Work with your exhale here. But try to understand, you're still warming up. If this is too difficult, you do not do this exercise. You just hold here and stretch for 30 seconds or something like this. 30-40 seconds is okay. Now exhale. Exhale. Exhale, hold a little bit. Feel the stretch in your quad. And release. Extend your front. Keep your back straight. Now here as well, you can use blocks. Your back should be straight. This is not a straight back. This is a straight back. Your foot is flexed. Pull those toes. Pull your fingers as close as you can. And now you try to engage your quads here. Inhale, and when we exhale, we go slightly deeper, if you can. Exhale, exhale. And through exhale, we go forward. Open up that knee if you can. To warm up your hips. And last one. Now we stretch. So, if this is already a good stretch, you stay here. You can use the blocks and stay on your blocks. Keep your back straight here as well, yeah? You do not round your back anywhere. When we will round our backs, I will tell you we round our backs, okay? Now, through exhale, you can push your knee a little bit out. But keep in mind, your foot is not changing your position like this. It's not going this. Your foot is moving along with your knee. If you're pulsing out, the foot is pulsing out, but you're not changing the position in your ankle, okay? It's for your own safety. If this is too much, you just keep the foot parallel and stretch here. Okay, now we extend our arms. Knee goes right between our hands. You lift up the other one. Tuck your knee and extend. And lower down. Now, make sure your dog position is correct. Engage core, shoulders engaged, hands are straight, fingers wide open. You're pushing yourself away from the floor. Now we lift up our left leg. Do not open your hip. Switch weight, tuck, hold. Exhale, extend. hold, extend. Extend one more. Extend and tuck and step. And we move. Remember to use blocks or something that can help you straighten that back if it's needed. If you do not have the mirror in front of you, you can always film yourself and then check it out and just see what are you doing incorrect to make the next time when you work out more productive. Okay, we stay here, your hands go where your inner knee is. Keep those feet parallel, in two parallel lines. Shoulders strong, tuck in, and we bend. 1, extend to the end. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Knee goes down, open up your shoulder. If you can, reach your opposite foot. And stretch here. Now, if it's too comfy, breathe through, exhale, push the foot closer. Exhale. Stretch a little bit, hold for 10. And release. Extend the front leg. Foot is flexed, back is straight. Engage your quads. And through exhale, we stretch. Come a little bit up. Inhale, exhale, we go down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, stretch a little bit. And through exhale, we move forward. Eight, 9, and 10. So if it's too comfortable, you can pulse the knee out. Remember what I told you about your ankle. If not, you just stay here. Just keep in mind your back is straight. And we stretch for 10 seconds. Extend. Your knee goes between your hands. Lift up, tuck in, leg goes up. Lower down, correct your dog. Shoulders strong, your legs are hip wide, tuck in, lift up your right, open up your hip, bend, foot is flexed, and push back. Just keep your ears between your hands. Do not lift up here. Keep it down. Close the hip, lower, and lift up the other one, open up, push back. Remember to breathe. Close the hip, lower down. Now here we can rest a little bit in your child's pose. I'm going to stretch to one side Now if you go to your right, your left hand looks up like this to feel the stretch in your side. And we go to the center and the other side. And we go back. Now again, your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Rotation out, neutral tuck. We go into our plank. Exhale, we go into our downward dog. Now we again lift up your right, tuck in, hold, step. Now from here you open up. If you manage to go on your full foot, you stay on your full foot and let go your hands from the floor. You go to the center, rotate to your knee. Here, you turn in as much as you can and then only you're trying to lower down your butt. Again, stay low, open up. Stretch, foot is flexed, to the center, rotate here. The center, keep this position active, hands in front, your leg is strong and we stretch. Now this is a little bit advanced, so if it's too difficult for you, you stay up here. Work with your shoulder blades by pulling them together, your shoulders away from your ears, and you try to go deeper and keep this position strong, okay? If you want this farther, you can open up your hands. Now do not lower your head is lifted up. Good. Again, knees between your hands, your feet are two parallel lines. Tuck in, exhale, extend, lower down, correct your dog, lift up, tuck in, hold, step, open up and stretch. If you can, lift up. If this foot is not on the floor and you have this kind of position, you can always help with your hands to keep your back straight, okay? Now we go to the center, we rotate. Back to the center, open up. One more time. Open up. Foot is flexed, fingers are looking up. Back is straight. In center. And your lizard pose. Keep this leg, keep it strong, keep it straight. Knee between your hands, feet are parallel, tuck in, up, lower down, and on your knees. Now we go onto our elbows underneath your shoulders, finger wide. Do not connect your hands right now. Fingers wide open, full hands on the floor. Pelvis tuck, upper back engaged, and we go into our plank position on elbows. Not just the elbows, one. Shoulder blades, sorry. Two. It's like a sliding movement. Do not fall and go back, slide. Keep your pelvis strong, your glutes are engaged. Good. Inhale, exhale, we go back, and by 1, 2, 3, 4, imagine you have something on your lower back, it's not moving at all. 3, 2, 1. Now tuck both. 5, extend. 4, extend. 3, extend. 2, keep your breathing. And 1. Good. Now rest in your child pose a little bit. 1 deep inhale. Exhale. Long, long exhale. And we go back on our elbows. Elbows underneath your shoulders, the same thing before. Tuck in, hold strong, plank. Open up your right leg, left hand. Back. And back. Breathe. If it's too hard, you open up the leg, then the hand, but you're not shifting weight, nothing is moving, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Rest and breathe. And we go up. Round our backs a little bit. Shift the weight forward and back. Chin is tucked. Hands are pushing away, rotating inward a little bit. Inhale to your neutral position. Now then, rotating outward, your shoulders, neutral tuck, and your plank. And we go into our table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we stretch a little bit. Shoulder away from your ear. Open up. On your knees. Lift up and your hand goes through. Look up. Inhale. On the other side. One more time. Inhale. Go, and when you're turning up, you exhale. Back. Inhale. I'm going up, exhale. Now connect, cross, and we go to our sitting position. Now to learn to keep our back straight, I always like to give this exercise. You sit on your bones, your butt bones, keep your back straight, feet are flexed and your quads engaged. So it's really good if your heels are lifting up from the floor. If you engage well, they may lift from the floor. So keep the back straight. Exhale, round your back, tucking your chin. Inhale, straighten your back and go forward as much as you can with your back straight. Now if you can, you reach. You're trying to go with your tummy on your legs. If this is not working out for you, you just take a belt or something similar. It could be anything. And I reach and my back is straight. Now here, you keep your quads engaged, okay? Quads engaged. Shoulders away from your ears, back straight, and we stretch and we hold. Now, if you are holding to a yoga belt, keep holding to your yoga belt. You just exhale and stretch here, tucking your chin. If you're holding to your feet, hold them through from inside like this. And you exhale here and stretch. Go to the one side, look through your armpit. Now you should feel the stretch right from here. Inhale, exhale the other side. Inhale, roll up. Now we bend the right leg, keep your back straight, and through exhale we go stretch a little bit forward. Keep your foot flexed. Now you should feel this part is stretching as well. So if you want to feel a deeper stretch here through your side, not only through your hamstring, you can push the knee a little bit closer to the floor. Keep your back straight and do not turn to your knee. Now we're taking the same foot, 90-degree position, foot is flexed. Pull as close as you can, these 90 degrees. Keep your back straight, and we swing the leg one side and the other. And get those hips warm and ready. Okay, now the same leg, 90 degrees, and bend your arms so you can put the leg on the elbow or as close as you can to your shoulder. And from here, try to keep your back straight, and we try to extend and bend. Now you do not have to go through extremes and extend the leg. With the other arm, you're just helping hold the position here. I'm not helping to extend the leg. I'm working with my muscles to extend the leg. If the leg stands still in this position, you can do it without the arm and try to extend by keeping your back straight. You do not have to extend till full if you cannot. You just try to do it by keeping your position. 3, 2, foot is flexed, and 1, release. Shake it out, and we go to the other one. Bend, back is straight, and we stretch. Exhale here. Now try to breathe all the time, especially if you want to stretch deeper. That's the part where you have to exhale and relax. Inhale, you can come up a little bit, and through exhale, you go deeper and stretch. And now take 90-degree position leg, foot is flexed, pull it close as you can. And we swing. Now push the knee back. Keep those 90 degrees. You can help with the other arm to keep your back straight and extend and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Release, shake it out. Now we go on our backs. We're going to work with our pelvis a little bit, with our abs. So now, keep your knees bent to just understand the difference and work on your lower back. You're going to keep the arms here in your side, but I'm going to put it here so you can see what I'm doing, okay? Now I'm bending, and lifting up my tailbone from the floor, like creating a space between my back and the floor. And then inhale, exhale, and I push my tailbone into the floor. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push that tailbone into the floor. Inhale, bend. Hands to your side. And push it to the floor. One more time. Bend. And push it to the floor. And now we lift up 90-degree position. Your tummy is flat and engaged. And we keep those 90 degrees. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale is in the hardest part. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tuck knees, circle your ankles, your feet, relax and breathe in your tummy to relax the core and relax your pelvis. Okay, one more exercise for your arms. Now, 90 degrees, we lift up, extend, bend, lower down. Lift, extend, lower down. You can keep your foot flexed or pointed, which serves you better. Keep breathing. Don't lift up your tailbone from the floor. Now we stay up in this position and small movements with your upper core, upper abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And we go up. And let's work with our hips a little bit. 90 degrees. Keep your foot flexed. So if it's the situation here that you cannot keep your position straight and you feel like you're sitting to the side, you have to close your angle a little bit here so you can close and you can sit with your back straight. Okay, it depends on your hips. Now here, your back is straight and you go forward. Now to make it more difficult, if you want, you can go not with your chest on your knee, you try to go a little bit more on this part of your leg with your chest. Then you're going to feel a bit more in your hip. Back is straight, and you don't go here. Keep your back straight and just try to understand which position is the lowest one for you. And hold it there a little bit. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, keep your back straight. And now we open up the knee. 1. Now here we do not open up our hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now 10 more, you open up 1. You do not lower your butt into the floor, you just open up as much as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This knee is not moving along, okay? It stays where it is. 8, 9, and 10. We open up and we move to the other side. 90 degree position. Now these exercises, this is kinetic stretching. It's really good for your mobility in your hips. So middle splits are all about, mostly everything is about your hips. So if your hips are closed and you are not mobile in your joints, middle split stretching can cause injuries and it can be really difficult and painful for you. So you have to work more on your hips, mobility exercises to help you develop overall mobility, and then the stretching will become safer for you and more pleasant. So let's continue. Back straight, and 1, 2. Try to breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1. Do not open up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now here is really important, your end range. Each repetition is your end range, okay? Now we open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now here you have to open up as much as you can, but you have to keep your back straight. So if you're rounding your back, close your knees so you can straighten your back, okay? Back is straight, and we are pulsing forward, keeping your knees up. Like you're trying to go into your hips. Your back is straight. Well, 5 more. 4. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, hands behind. Your back is straight. Now we pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Open up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, the back is straight. Push your knees open with your elbows. Now here, we straighten up. 1, foot is flexed, lower down. 2, this is difficult. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we go into our straddle. And we move in our hips. Open up and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up. Your knees are pointing up, not in, okay? If they're pointing in, you have to close the angle. Feet are flexed, back is straight, and we circle. Through exhale. Now if your back is straight, you are trying to go lower and lower each repetition. Exhale when you go down. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're changing direction. Start small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10, and 1. Straight back. 2, knees up. knees out, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we exhale, stretch our side. Now do not lift up your foot, your thigh, your leg from the floor. Keep it into the floor. You do not have to reach your foot. You have to open up and stretch your side, keeping your leg into the floor. Look up, exhale here. Inhale, exhale the other. Breathe here. If it's not comfortable to look up, you look just front here, but your hand is not in front of your face. You're trying to go like here as much as you can. And now, without our hands, we are closing our knees. Through exhale, we're stretching our back, tuck in your chin. Good. And we continue. Now you bend one leg and put a block or something underneath your knee. Back is straight, the other leg is bent. So here, the closer you go to your foot, the harder it's going to be for you. So you extend, lift, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's too easy, you just go closer. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We switch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We put our feet close to ourselves. Knees goes to the floor. Your hands are facing in. Open up your shoulders and push your butt up. Open up your chest as much as you can. Push yourself away from the floor. And you should feel the stretch in your quads and here in your pelvis a little bit. Shoulders open. And now we open up one knee. The other one stays into the floor. Close, butt up, open up the other. Close. Work with our hamstrings a little bit. Here you're going to need something like a towel. Something similar to that, so you can put it underneath your lower back, okay? So you're gonna put it here, like this. I'm gonna put it here. Now you have to keep your butt into the floor. So if your butt is lifting up in this, it means you have to take something not so high, something smaller, okay? So this is quite high. But it's working for me. Good. Now, bend the right foot, leg. The foot is flexed, and your butt is into the floor. And now we extend and bend. And just keep. So as you can see, now you should feel that you cannot get your leg as close as you want it to. Because without this, I can get my foot here because my lower back is stretching along with my hamstring. So it helps me to stretch. So in overall, it's really good. But if you want to isolate and stretch just the hamstrings, we take this and it will be much more deeper and much more intensive for this part of your leg, for the hands, okay? I put it close, I bend and extend through, exhale. Keep your butt into the floor. Extend, fight for that straight leg. I know it's difficult, I know it's stretching a lot. You do not have to extend through maximum. You extend as much as you can, or you can just put the foot further away so your butt is into the floor. You do not lift your butt from the floor. Now we extend and we hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We release. Releasing feels really, really good. Now we switch the other one. Knees bend, butt into the floor, foot is flexed. And 1. Extend through exhale. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Exhale. And then extend and exhale. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay. Now we take a straight leg. We grab it as close as we can. If you cannot reach your foot, you have to take something that can help you. Keep your head into the floor as the butt is still into the floor, okay? Leg is straight, quadriceps are active, so the foot is straight. And you lift up the other one slightly from the floor. And now here you pull the foot closer as you can. And breathe. This is really, really deep. Foot is flexed. Don't forget to flex your foot so you can feel also here everything, the calf muscles also is stretching. And release. The other one. Foot is straight, quads are engaged, butt is into the floor. The other one lifts up. And we stretch here. Breathe. Keep your foot flexed. Now this is not a passive stretch, okay? You have to engage those quads. The opposite muscles are the ones that are working, and these are the ones that are stretching and relaxing. For them to completely relax, these have to be working, okay? So right now, the stronger your quadriceps are, the easier for you is to straighten your knee. And the easier for you is to straighten your knee, the easier for you is to stretch with a straight leg. If you can do that, it's you have a higher possibility that you will be able to lift your foot straight when you're standing, higher position. Okay, release, release. Okay, now your hamstrings are really, really stretched. They should feel really nice right now. The next exercise will be for deep muscles in your glutes. So it's going to be difficult, but very effective, okay? So now, my foot is active, and the other one is straight. And I'm trying to, I will show the other one first. I'm trying to sit onto my heel. I straighten my hands in front of me. I open up a little bit, okay? So your tummy is on the leg and you keep it there. So if it's painful for your knee, you can always take a blanket or knee pads, put it under your knee, okay? Now you straighten up the other leg. It's completely straight and foot is flexed. Your neck is neutral. And we try to lift up the leg, avoiding this kind of movements, yeah? The only thing that moves is your leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and change. Try to sit like the closer to get to your heel, the better, okay? Now open up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. One exercise for the chest today is going to be just the upward dog, because we need to open up our chest and shoulders to make your deep lunge position safer, okay? So you do not feel too much of a compression in your lower back. So we go from this position on our knees, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, neutral position. Externally rotating biceps a little bit, okay? Now we exhale and we go into a downward dog. Now we're going to try to do the yoga push-up. For easier for you, you can go on your elbows. You can go by one like this. Then you bend your knees, put them to the floor if it's too difficult. And you go through here. Now this is the part where you have to tuck in like this. Tuck in, engage your glutes and core. And you are pushing strong away from your hands, shoulders away from your ears, and pulling your shoulder blades together. Here, you should feel the stretch in your tummy as well. Do not lower your knees on the floor. Now we keep our shoulders strong and we go up. One more time, the easy version, and then the hard version you can try. We go into our elbows, keep your core engaged. We go into our knees, we go through, engage, and stretch here. Exhale, tuck in, and the hard yoga push-up. Go through and stretch. Exhale. One for the shoulders, the puppy pose. Okay, we go into our fingertips. Your pelvis is neutral, and we try to go into our chest, into our shoulders more. Do not bend your lower back, and you look forward. And you have to pull your shoulder blades together, your shoulders away from your ears to open up, okay? If your chest goes into the floor, you can go on your full hands. If you want to go and try extended puppy, before you go there, you have to be sure that you're not bending your lower back in this one, and you have to make sure that you are pulling your shoulder blades together like you're pulling the ground underneath you. You have to feel this to be able to extend your legs. So you're in your puppy, you're starting to pull, and then you can extend your legs. Lower your knees, tuck in, go on your tummy. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, exhale, roll up. In the middle splits, I always like to give the frog pose. And before the frog pose, I always like to give my students the Garland Pose, okay? So here your back is straight and you're pushing your knees away with your elbows. You should feel quite warm. If you did everything with me, when you're 100%, you should feel ready for your splits. You should feel that you're quite strong. Your core is ready, your lower back is ready, your thighs, your hip flexors, pelvis, your glutes, your hams are really ready to stretch. You even want to stretch now. You should feel like your body wants to stretch out everything, okay? Now from here, you open up your knees as much as you can and keep your hands in front of you. You can take a block or anything in front of you to control this movement, yeah? Your block will not move with you, okay? My glutes are strong. I'm working with my hip openers to keep this position. So right now I will close my knee. As you can see, the block is not moving and I'm opening up. Closing, opening up. You do not have to touch the floor with your knee if you can't, okay? Do not break your hips. Do this really carefully with full awareness, slowly, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, stretch. You can shift from one side to the other. Okay, now we are ready for our frog pose. Both feet are 90 degrees, okay? Feet are flexed and your knees are in the line of hips, more or less. If your butt, like mine, goes a little bit deeper, that's all right. Okay, now we shift weight back and forth for half a minute. Breathe. Ten more seconds. Now stay still. Shoulders away from your ears. Shoulder blades pulling together. Fingers are open. Now you extend, open up, bend. Elbows closed. Do not open them up, they're closed, like a push-up. 5, 4. Feels like you're pushing your butt closer to the floor. So you should feel the stretch here, like really, really deep. 3, 2, 1, stay. And stretch, open up your chest. Now if you feel you want to go deeper, you just walk with your hands closer. But you're not here, you're opening up and you're pushing yourself closer to the floor. 10 more seconds. Breathe. And let go. Now put yourself together slowly. Active, static, active, and the last set you're going to stretch for 2 minutes, okay, in your middle split. So we're going to start with the active stretching. Actively, for middle splits, we stretch on our backs. Straighten your feet, you can keep them flexed or pointed, is up to you. And we open and we close. Now here, you control the movement. You do not let them fall, okay? You let them fall, but you can let them fall if you want to stretch deeper, if you feel ready for this, but you have to control it anyway, okay? And here, when you open up, it's exhale. Breathe out. Breathe out. Keep your knees straight, your back is in the floor. Keep breathing. Your legs should get tired a little bit, that's okay. 5 seconds. Good. Close. Now we go open. Now here, a minute here. You can stretch in your straddle, you can go into your pancake, whatever you like, whichever split you want to stretch. Since my knee hurts a little bit, I cannot stretch the pancake with you, but you can do the pancake as well. Pancake looks here, like this, okay? But I will stretch my straddle. You go as low as you can and try to push your knees out as much as you can. Keep your back straight and breathe. Now if you want to work more actively here, you can switch from straddle to pancake, like here, shifting weight forward. Just make sure that you feel that your hips are ready for this. And if you're low to the ground, if your split is not that good, that this exercise will not work for you. It will be very, very difficult and a lot on your hands. So we have to work here more with your hips and less with your hands. Breathe, 20 more seconds here, and then we go minute active. Three, 2, 1. Now we close carefully and slowly, do not rush. And we go to our back, and we go into our active and we exhale. Start carefully, okay? Do not rush, do not go through extremes. Everything is controlled, everything should feel balanced. You should not feel that you're breaking your body. You should feel that this is okay. You can control in every exercise. You can do less, okay? You can do safer. You can always do what's right for you, not going through extremes. 20 more seconds. If you can, if you want, you can pulse down a little bit. Breathe, and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and we go into our 2-minute stretch. 2 minutes, stay still, breathe. Now in your middle split, it's really important that you are trying to find the best position for yourself. So if your knees hurt, you have gotten too deep. You should not feel pain in your knees, or the position is not right for you. So for example, if you're stretching your pancake position, I used to have pain in my knees a lot. When I changed the position with my feet, like I put like this, my feet, the pain got away and didn't feel pain here. So you can try to change the position in your feet. You can put it like this, or you can point it, okay? Whatever works for your knees better, because you have to open up your hips as much as you can to take the pressure off these parts of your knees, you know, because you have to really, really stretch carefully. You have to understand, what do you feel? Where is the pain? Just the stretching pain, which you have to go through and tolerate, or it's an injury pain. And there's a big difference. Injury pain and stretching pain, those are two opposites. You have to avoid injury pain. And to understand this, you have to stretch, you have to start stretching really, really gradually to make sure that you know the difference, okay? And we breathe and we still stretch. Minute. Breathe deeply. Thirty seconds. Five seconds. We come up and we close with our hands and we move side to side to relax our hips. Extend your legs, you can shake it out, move to the sides. And we're going to move into our front split. Before we go into our deep lunge position, which is the basic position before we start to stretch splits. Actually, in your lunge, you are stretching your split a lot more than here or here, okay? I usually see when people stretch splits like this. Your lunge position is a lot more correct, more deeper, and it targets your pelvis joint, which needs to be quite open to make your front split look beautiful. So before you go into your deep lunge, you have to engage your core by this little movement. You see here. I do not go this, I engage here. I open up here and then I move into my lunge. You should not feel discomfort in your lower back that much. You may feel it a little bit, but it should not feel like, oh my God, if I'm going to sit here for one more minute, I'm going to injure my back. If that's the point, if that's the deal, it means you haven't engaged enough or you went just too deep in your position. So in your lunge, if you feel, you can slide the front foot further. If it feels like you want to open up your front knee, you open up your front knee, you will go deeper in your pelvis. So that's also okay. If it feels natural for you, okay? And you try to open up your chest as much as you can and stretch your pelvis joint. Pelvic floor, just keeping strong, keep your pelvic floor strong. Okay, now we move into our pigeon pose, active pigeon pose. So here you can also use blocks if it's difficult for you to close this hip. Usually see the pigeon pose here. You have to close the hip if you want to go to your original pigeon pose. Otherwise, you can bend this foot in 90-degree position and you can stretch your hip here. There's no point of this leg. But if you keep it straight, you have to close your hip. So this active exercise is really, really good to learn to close that hip. 90 degrees. Stay in your blocks. And voila. Active, super hard, but very effective, okay? You're gonna keep it for 30 seconds. You can keep here. You can like put your knee closer to your hand so it's easier. Shoulders away from your ears, your neck is tall, and hip is closed. First thing that you're trying to do if you want to go deeper, you lower down your knee. Second thing is the butt. Here, but my knee is still lifted up from the floor. And breathe. And release. Stretch a little bit here, closer to your foot. And we switch. So the other leg, the same thing. Engage, open up your chest and go into your deep lunge. Stretch here, feel your pelvis, keep this strong. Open up, use the blocks for support. And if you feel like it, you can slide the front foot a little bit further and open up your knee if you want to go deeper. And breathe. Open up as much as you can. Good. Now we go into our pigeon pose. 90 degrees. One hand is close to the foot, the other one is close to the knee. 90 degrees. And lift up. And we hold. 30 seconds. Breathe. Try to feel that your foot is not collapsing here. You're on your first two fingers. Okay? Shoulders together. Away from ears. Breathe, keep that leg strong and straight. 5 more seconds. Release. Exhale. Stretch here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. The last thing we need to do is stretch our front split. So we're going to hold it for 1.5 minutes each leg. So how do we move into our front split in a correct, safe and balanced way? You start with your lunge position, which you went in before. Now, you extend your front foot and you try to go as deep as you can. Like for example, this is where the maximum you get. You put something here for support, so you can work on that hip. All you have to think about not rather closing the hip. Think about, you want this part of your body to look to the front, so you don't have this thing in your lower back. So if you open up this hip, you see what happens to my lower back. It's not a safe way to stretch, plus the joint is in a weird position. If it's too much closed, like here, also the joint is not in a good position. You have to find something in the middle. It's a little bit closed, it may be a little bit open, but you should feel safe here. My core is engaged and I'm doing this, I'm opening up as I can. This is where you start to stretch. You can put as many blocks, as many books, or anything as much as you like, just to keep this position. Here, you will not progress. Trust me. Here, you have I hope, okay? Try to stretch in this position. So while you're stretching, you may feel that you can go deeper. Not right away, of course. Then you just stretch your splits. Yes. And breathe. Twenty more seconds. As you can see, we did a lot of exercises and stretching is so little time. Usually people who start to stretch with me, they think there's such a workout and we stretch only for 20 minutes. Actually, that is the right way to do it from my experience. Release slowly. So you have to work with your mobility, with your kinetic stretching, which is dynamic stretching, which helps to improve your range of motion. When you're improving your range of motion, you are improving, developing strength. When you are developing strength, your muscles get stronger and they can help you open up, correct your position. They can help you lift up the leg and everything. So they start to remember, your body starts to learn. If you are not strong, if you are not confident in your body, you can get injured really fast, really easy. So your joints are the most important thing in your body, because when you mess up your joints, there are lots of bad things happen along the way. So let's stretch the other leg. There you go, into this position, open up, slide into a deep lunge. So I really suggest to do these kind of exercises, active stretching, dynamic stretching, because it helps your body to progress gradually. Okay, if you need, you can put the blocks. Make sure your tummy is not here, it's not falling out, it's engaged. Now we're moving into our split. Minute and a half. So if you are flexible by nature, that's really good, but you have to be strong as well. So strength and flexibility, those are two things that you cannot tear apart. It's really important if you wanna progress in a balanced and safe way, of course. Breathe, stretch. You should feel your pelvis as well here. You can keep your foot flexed, you can switch to pointed, then flexed. I like to change my position, so you can keep the other one here as well, then here. See what works for you better, what makes you feel better. "20 seconds. Now, I like to suggest my students to think good things when you're stretching. The painful it is for you, the uncomfortable it is for you, the better things you have to think. Imagine that you are jumping in your splits or running and doing your splits all over the place. So it really helps to keep a positive note, and mindset is really important when you're stretching. If you're thinking about really bad stuff when you stretch, it will come like a reaction. Your body will react to stretching after a while that it's a bad thing. So you will not be able to relax. So all you need here right now in this position, just to relax and enjoy the stretch. Good. Now we release. Now we're going to compensate and relax our lower back after this one. Into this position. You can bend your knees. Your foot doesn't have to touch the floor as long as you feel that your lower back is relaxed and that you are not on your neck. Okay? Breathe in your tummy. Roll down. If you want another position to help you relax your back, exhale here. Roll up. Grab your knees, inhale, exhale, stretch, tucking your chin. Relax your back. You can swing from one side to the other. Breathe deeply. And straighten your back, shoulders away from your ears, your back is straight. And thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this stretching workout. Lots of exercises, lots of information, and sorry for making this video so long. I hope you will be able to be with me from the beginning until the end, and I hope it really was useful for you. So, see you next time. Write your feedback in your comments. You can write requests as well. So, have a good one. Stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.